Can you prove that?
We don't have to prove the defendant is innocent, Takano-san.
What?
All we have to prove is that the evidence provided by the prosecution at the trial was insufficient to determine guilt. Because that's the role of the defense counsel.
Indeed it is.
If the prosecution can't debunk any and all possibility that the train groping was a put-up job, then it's innocent until proven guilty.
Then the defense should have brought it up the first time. Although I doubt Shirosaki-sensei actually believed in the defendant's innocence herself.
The guilty verdict at the trial was orchestrated by the defendant. It was our error not to have seen it at the time, but it would be another not to correct ourselves now.
Stop being so dramatic. He's just a subway perv.
That is a statement.
He's just a subway perv.
The law can't give the impression that a false charge is permissible, even for a subway perv.
Right. I take that back. I misspoke.
I do believe this case is worth a trial in the appeal court. If the court was misled by a hostile defendant, then only the court can correct it.
Thank you very much.
However, I too have seen Ihara-san's murder footage. I believe it would be difficult to introduce it as evidence in this trial. Therefore, I cannot allow it to be brought into the courtroom at this time.
We can't use the murder footage to flip the guilty verdict. We can't even bring it to court. Arcane! What's up, buddy?
Sorry, son. Think you got this covered?
Huh?
I'll poke my head in at the office later.
Very well, we'll be expecting you.
Bando-san, was it? From public security?
I don't recall saying my department. But yeah, that's right.
Do you know Reiko Kusamoto? The vice minister at the Ministry of Health?
Of course.
Any particular reason she's under constant surveillance?
A rather bold question, isn't it?
It's just you and me here.
How you doing, buddy?
I see you know how to cut to the chase, Yagami-sensei.
At this point, there's no way a guy from public security can show up and not be related to Riko Kusamoto.
Ihara's trial can't be that important to you. So I have to figure I'm the reason you showed up.
That's not fun, Arcane.
You want to know where Kawana is, don't you? Were you finally forced to get off your ass because nobody else can get eyes on him?
I was gonna say that's not fun.
Kawana, otherwise known as Yu Kitakata, is wanted on suspicion of murder. If you know where he is, please do tell.
Wanted for murder? Huh. Because you know, I thought it was RK acting on your orders that killed Sawa-sensei. You think you can hide that fact forever? Even the cops in the field have their suspicions.
Do they? Well, the cubicle workers always resent the corner offices. Officers in the field complain about their superiors. I did the same thing back in my day.
Then why did you use thugs as your pawns instead of officers?
It's less.
Is
It's
that
untrue.
how Sawa-sensei got roped into this?
I'm afraid I'm not following.
No doubt about it. He's the one controlling RK. At the very least, he's one of the guys giving orders to Soma.
You knew it was going to be a dirty job from the beginning. That's why you couldn't use anybody on the force. Or maybe you just weren't able to find an underling you could fully trust.
That's a good one.
Public security's only tricks are surveillance and call tracing. You leave the dirty work to the thugs.
That may be true, but it's enough to crush the likes of you.
I'm gonna ask just in case. Where is Soma now?
Hand over Kawana to me and there will be no more victims.
What?
Do you have a reason to protect him? I already know he's going around executing bullies. He's a disturbance to public order.
But he wasn't the one who killed Sawa-sensei.
I didn't come here to argue. I came to issue an ultimatum.
What's my next move? They're looking for Kuwana. What should I do? $8,000. Sometimes I wish I could grow a beard, but I just can't. I just cannot grow a beard. It's one of those unfortunate truths of life, Arcane.
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。
Why are you falling off your hoverboard, my dude? Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. I want to get one more so I go over 10,000 because I don't know what the point of these are. I just got SP for it? Okay. That hardly seems worth the annoyance of it, but could they be arcade? They're practically showing off how much they're watching me. Is this public security's planning to put pressure on me? Maybe you need more beard, Arcane. That's what you really need. All the beard.
Yagami-san, was everything okay back there? That man, Bondo, I knew something was
Yeah,
up.
there's no doubt about it. He was trying to find out where Kawana was.
I see. That reminds...
I gotta pee. I'm sitting here, I'm like, oh shit, I have to pee. I'll be right back. What the fuck? Vile! You silly man. 4 gift subs. 345. Jesus Christ, my dude. Thank you so much for gifting out 4 subs to the channel. You gift out 1 to Wolfie, 1 to Brival King, 1 to Crispy, and 1 to Virobot. Welcome all back to the Empire Ride. All y'all out. What's up, buddy? I had to pee.
Excuse me. Hoshino-kun seems to have heard some rumors about RK.
How you doing, Vile?
Hoshino-kun, did you pick up what the word is on RK?
Yeah. One of the bosses, Akutsu, came back to Kamurocho yesterday.
He's back?
He's number 2 in the group, isn't
Jesus, Vile.
Yeah, so he would probably know about Soma. Know where he is?
You work so many hours, dude.
he? Well, I'm not sure if you're aware, Yagami-san, but RK owns some of the cabaret clubs in Kamurocho. And Akutsu manages them. If
How many do you have now, Viata?
the girl makes a lot of sales, or if she becomes a rising star in the club, Akutsu apparently gives that girl a bonus. Personally.
How do you know this stuff, Hoshino-kun?
Our clients come from all walks
Yeah,
of
I have
life
3.
in Kamurocho, cabaret girls
And-
included.
I see domestic Dan's setup, and he's got like. Did he say 9? I don't know. I just saw his thing where he was dancing around to it.
So to sum it all up, a popular girl has a chance to meet Akutsu?
Yeah, but this week nobody was getting that chance. Until yesterday. Which is how I figured out Akutsu is back in Kamurocho. He must have been in Yokohama.
Oh, well, that makes sense. But where exactly in Kamurocho is he?
That's the part I don't know. RK bosses never sleep in the same place twice. Gotta keep the cops off their trail.
But despite the risk, Akutsu still reaches out to popular girls.
Hey, I'm not even mad. In fact, I'm up for the challenge.
Awesome, Sari-san. If you can rock the cabaret gig again, you can hook Akutsu.
It'd be an undercover mission to infiltrate RK. Super risky. But damn if I don't want to see Saori-san transform one more time! I can't help it!
What the hell's gotten into you?
Are there any bars we know for sure that RK owns?
There is. You remember Queen Rouge?
Yeah.
The place Saori-san
I
snuck
understand,
into a
yeah.
long time ago? RK recently took over the management there.
Only time that I like need 3 screens is when I'm playing something and I'm watching 2 different screens. So yeah, I feel you on that.
Queen Rouge. What about the owner? Still the same guy?
Yep, he's still there. One of the original employees. Only thing is, it used to be a classy spot, but they've cut a lot of corners. The vibe has probably changed a lot.
Really? Well, maybe that means I can afford to go.
Hey, totally! I want to go too.
This is no time to be idiots.
Okay,
Holy
well,
shit, Vile.
Sari-san, you'll need the whole makeover again. I can take point on that.
No need, I'll be fine.
Huh?
Just the other day, Mari-san and I figured out what kind of makeup goes over well with RK. I'll just go with that.
With Mari? Well, counterpoint, I think a man might know better what men like.
With all due respect, don't
That's
judge what
real
you haven't
fucked up.
seen.
Oh, really?
Uh-oh, am I about to step on a landmine? Should I just leave it up to them?
Okay, I'll leave it to you, Sari-san. Should have just kept my mouth shut.
Believe me, I'm not one to boast, but I'm confident my efforts are in the best interest of the mission.
I love Japanese Daria. That's her name, Japanese Daria.
That's the spirit. With Saori-kun here, Genda Law will have its doors open for another 20 years.
True. And we've got Yagami-san's wisdom, too.
All right, should we get on with the mission?
Let's
Damn.
do this.
Good, Vile. That's fucking nuts, man. That's like so cold to be working in. There's still a little more time until the makeup is done. I should get ready to deal with any issues.
らっしゃいませ。ありがとうございます。
Yeah, fuck that noise. I think you're such a bad bitch with your gun. Ugh.
And stay down.
Yeah, I think it was like in the 20s today here, and it felt like it was warm as shit because of how cold it's been. Let's get some food. I'm on the wrong side. God damn it. Oh, that door should be open. What? Whatever. I like how they won't let me go get food in a fucking restaurant. Yeah, they won't. God damn it. It's annoying. So Vile, your lady friend hasn't convinced you to play Final Fantasy 14? Vile. A good woman is worth giving up WoW. A good woman is worth giving up WoW for, Vile.
I wish you hadn't.
I'm kidding, Viata and Vissy. I'm just giving him shit. God damn it. Fine. I'm sorry my joke didn't go over. You two are right. He had been joking about it, about them trying to get each other to quit their games for the other game. I'm sorry it was a joke. I'm sorry, you two. It was a joke. I know. You throw your chunkles at me. And then she would call me Rodbert while doing it. Rodbert, what did I tell you? I didn't know what a chunkla was before Viata threatened me with one. Vissy, I would be horrified. I mean, I would be horrified if Viata came after me too. Don't get me wrong. You both scared the living shit out of me. Nice, Vile.
Oh, wow. That is nice.
You can thank Mari-san.
It's perfect. I'm really impressed.
Fine. Well then, shall we head over to Queen Bruges?
Oh, while you were doing your makeup, I talked to the owner about you coming in. Like Hoshino-kun said, there's apparently a system in place where a girl with great sales potential gets the attention of Akutsu.
I understand. Basically, I just have to aim to be #1 at the bar, right?
How confident are you?
I can't make any guarantees, but I'll give it my all.
Then I'm with you all the way, a lady.
I should head out to Queen Rouge. I can do this. I've gone undercover there before. Oh God!
Something happened?
Why do I have to walk this slow? I understand she's in heels, but like, why couldn't they just put me at the spot? Now we gotta get you on a Cowboy Bebop file. The anime, not the silly.
I pass by this place sometimes, but it's been a while since I've been inside.
I watched one episode of that Vissy and I never
The
went
owner
back.
remembered you from last time. Said he wished you were there every night instead of just one.
The undercover cabaret girl of his dreams returns.
Oh,
It's
take
just
this
because I
before
don't
you
watch
go.
much anime.
It's a wireless earpiece. If you end up going somewhere with Akutsu, we can use it to communicate. I'll be there in a flash if things go even remotely south.
Got it. I know you have my back, Yagami-san.
You bet. Good luck then.
Ah! Oh! Saori-san! Ah, it's you! Yeah. Looking at you takes me back to better days. You are a cut above. A sight for sore eyes.
Nice to see you again. Have you been well?
I'm fine. I'm fine! Well, that's a lie. Last time you were here, we were a good place. But times have only gotten tougher. Now, we're just a fast and cheap dive bar with mediocre service.
Yes, I heard a bit about that.
Keep this on the down low, but the former owner lost a bet in Mahjong. So we sold the bar. We're under RK's management now. And ever since they took over, we're just like every other CD place. We don't even make a profit unless we're shuffling people in and out, which of course impacts the girls' performance.
But I hear the girls with promise catch the eye of the RK members.
Haha! So you already know about that. Yes, Arcade treats people well who treat their bottom line well. If they notice a special girl, they'll give her a bonus to show their generosity. Or maybe Akutsu-san just wants to drink with cute girls.
There's so many animes.
Where do girls usually meet up with Akutsu-san?
No particular location. Just depends on his mood, I guess. Haha! But you have your eye.
They have a bunch of games file too.
Well, if anyone
Don't they?
can
They have
get
a lot
it,
of
it's you,
Sword Art
Saori-san.
Online games.
I'm rooting for you.
Can you hear me, Saori-san?
Yes.
So you got in okay?
I think Demon Slayer gets a lot of attention.
Support?
Yeah, so in case you meet Akutsu, we'll be ready to pounce on him. But you'll be on your own until then.
Starting now, I am #1 at this bar, and the first rule in customer service is to heap praise on the guest. You could do this, Sayori. Even if it were my own father sitting there, I must praise him until he becomes putty in my hands. Why do you have to make it
So,
gross?
Are you the new girl the manager brought in? You're
Sword
kinda
Art
older than
Online.
I thought you'd be.
I'm sorry. Nice to meet you.
What club were you at before this?
Oh, I'm usually an office worker, but I worked here once about 2 years ago.
What, so you just come back whenever you feel like it? Like some part-time gig? Really?
You
Really?
treat this job like it's a cakewalk and expect us not to be offended?
Oh, point taken. So, I guess tonight I should sit back and watch the professionals show me how it's done?
What? Are you dissing us?
Are you dissing us?
What? You can haze new girls, but if they give it back, you lose your cool?
Excuse me?
Now. You can't scowl like that when customers are here to have a good time.
You little...
Wow. I thought you were just another snob, but you've got barbed wire where it counts.
She's got a
Nigga,
barbed wire
You're
coochie.
gonna let a new chick talk to us this way?
Old or new doesn't matter. If you've got the goods, I have no complaints.
I'm going to do my best, and I'll try not to weigh you two down.
Saori-san, Megu-san, Kuriko-san, we have customers. Let's get
We
to
have
work.
customers.
Time for the new girl to show us what people see in her.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it.
I just want to run my own cabaret club
I'm
as
Megu.
Kiryu again.
Welcome. I'm Kuniko.
Kuniko's a bitch.
I'm sorry. Nice to meet you.
Oh, sorry, John. Come, sit here.
You're beautiful. You're the best of the bunch, man.
Oh,
I'm
I love
loving
it
this place.
so much.
So, how are you?
How's this happening? Is this what Yagami-san meant by support? This won't help me in the least. In fact, it's doing the opposite. This is harder than I thought.
But, you know, I could make any prosecutor shake in his boots just by yelling, "Objection!"
Wow, chicka, wow, wow. That's her coworkers at the law
Awesome,
firm, Vile.
you Killer lawyer, you.
Jeez, why is Genda-sensei getting all the attention? For your information, I passed the national bar exam with top marks.
For your information, I passed the national bar with top marks.
Uh-huh.
Oh, what's a bar exam?
Oh, you've got to be kidding. You ladies have really never heard of the bar exam? It's the toughest certification test in Japan.
In Japan.
I've heard of it.
Oh, so it's a certificate? Well, I passed kanji level 3 when I was in middle school.
That's not even comparable.
That's
Kanji
not
aptitude is a very fine
even
certification.
comparable.
You passed your stupid bar exam how many years ago now? And you're still bragging about your scores? Seriously?
What?
Sorry, John. You can't talk that way to a customer.
No, she's right. It's a dumb thing to brag about, isn't it? But the bar is really hard. Not everyone passes it.
It's really, really hard. Just 1 second. I'm rolling over here. I got to put lotion on my tattoo.
There's so much studying to do, day and night.
Oh my god, he's crying.
I have to do something to cheer him up. Ugh, even though I don't want to compliment him, I must.
Well, no matter how long ago it was, it's still an amazing accomplishment. Your glories of the past are worth bragging about. I mean, it's the National Bar Exam.
Glories of the past? Did you have to put it like that?
Is this bar exam thing really that big of a deal?
Yeah. You know what? My cousin said he tried 3 times and still failed. And he graduated from Toto University.
A Toto University grad couldn't pass it? Then it is a pretty amazing accomplishment.
That's true. It really is hard. Of course, I myself passed it easy peasy back in the day.
That sounds dirty, Vile. And now maybe things are turning out okay.
It's incredible, isn't it? That's why lawyers deserve our respect. Don't you agree?
I do.
And lawyers make a lot of money, right? Girls must be all over you wherever you go.
Well, no. Not really.
How cute. He's blushing.
This is great, Candace Sensei. Let's get some more drinks.
You got it.
I haven't
More
hit 3
drinks
hours yet.
it
I'm at
is.
2.5 hours.
How about you girls?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, I'm glad I got through that, but I wish they could just go home already.
Listen up, girls. This is a heck of a lot of fun. I'm having a great time. I tell you, I love cabaret clubs so much.
Me too, Candace
I
Sensei.
mean, I also didn't get on
Especially
till like
this
quarter
one.
after
The
4
customer
because
service is on
of when I
point.
got home.
I wish I could come here every night and stay till morning.
Oh, you two know just how to flatter us.
So true. Hey, in case you come back, would you like to reserve a bottle in your name? You guys are lawyers, so I'm sure you can afford it.
Well, we're not a big firm. But you know what? Let's do it.
Nice one, boss. You're the best.
Should I let them do this? If they keep drinking like fish, again, the law is going to go bankrupt. But I have to be seen as someone who brings in lots of sales, or else I won't get to meet Akutsa.
Uh-oh. What's wrong, Saori-san? You're looking kind of gloomy there. Come on. How about a smile?
Yeah, Saori-kun. I was thinking, if you could be just a bit friendlier, you'd be the belle of the ball.
Do you guys already know Saori-san? You act like you're good friends.
They do seem pretty close, right?
This isn't good. If they find out we know each other, that would be supremely awkward for me. Not to mention it would completely ruin my plan to get a meeting with Arcade.
Huh? I don't know. But would it be so wrong if we did know each other?
Of course not, but this does happen to be our first meeting. Silly sensei.
The first time? Is it really, though?
You're both teasing me so much. Poor Megu-san and Kuniko-san are giving me dirty looks.
Well, I mean, that's because...
Something does seem fishy.
This is bad. I guess I need to change gears here.
They're suspicious of us, Hoshino-sensei.
What, Saori-san?
But I just can't seem to control myself. Oh, am I being too naughty?
Hoshino-kun, this is inappropriate. Stop this, now, both of you.
Oh, excuse me? Can we get that girl at this table too?
Yes, sir. You mean Saori-san?
Oh, me too. Wait a minute, what about us?
Oh my! Please, everyone. She's only one person.
I guess the new girl's a hit.
She sure showed us up. This is crazy.
This is crazy. This is crazy.
We concede defeat, Saori-san.
I'm so sorry we were rude before.
Oh, please. I just got lucky tonight.
Yeah, right. I don't think I could have done better than you in any department. You're a natural at conversation, and so sexy too.
It's so
There's
sexy
a lot,
too.
actually. And woo, I drink a lot more than usual.
Thanks for the hard work, you three. I bet you barely got any breaks. It was one customer after another. What a night!
What
We haven't
a
had this good
night.
it's taken a while. It's all thanks to Saori-san.
No, I couldn't have done it without Megu-san and Kuniko-san at my side.
Come on, it was pretty obvious who the MVP was this evening.
Boss, seeing as you're here, does that mean Saori-san's getting a bonus?
That she is. Who would have thought this could happen on her first day? All I can say is, wow.
Wow.
Akutsu-san wants to meet you and show his appreciation by giving you the bonus himself.
Okay, Vile, have a
There's
good night, buddy.
already a
Thank you for the
taxi
gift of subs, you
waiting
beautiful man, you.
outside.
Really? That is so awesome.
You too, buddy.
So the bonus thing is real, huh?
I hope I get one someday.
Total success. Now I'll find out where Akutsu is hiding.
So, where exactly is Akutsu-san waiting for me?
Apparently, it's a surprise. He doesn't just let that information out. But I'm sure it's somewhere in Kamurocho. And don't worry, I'm told there'll be another cab to take you home.
I see. Well then, I'm looking forward to it.
Don't worry, Saori-san. I'm standing by. If you need me, I'll be there in a flash.
Driver, could you tell me where we're headed?
Oh, we're almost there, miss.
We're not leaving Kamurocho, are we?
No. No need to worry.
I think he's driving to the Thug Hangout, the underground club. That's where I met Soma for the first time. I thought it had been shut down, but maybe they opened it back up.
We'll be arriving soon.
Saori-san, I presume? We've been expecting you. You are very beautiful. Akutsu-san will be happy.
Thank you for inviting me.
RK takes care of people who keep the cash flowing. The fact you're here means you have a talent for it. You're one of us now,
Oh no,
Saori-san.
Vissy.
If you would follow me.
Certainly.
Here she is, Akutsu-san. Tonight's heroine, Saori-san from Queen Rouge.
Ah, and I see why. You're hotter than your reputation. Come here. Let me give you some
Okay, Vissy.
motivation to keep at it.
I've heard so much about you, Akutsu-san. It's a pleasure to meet someone so famous.
Have a seat. I'm not gonna ask you to pour after a hard night's work. This sake is not cheap. That's cool though, right? Gotta show my appreciation, don't I?
Oh, there's no need for
I've
that.
never had sake I liked.
Well,
but I haven't had
on
sake
to the
in a long
moment
time
of
either.
truth. Your bonus. 1 million yen. Quite a stack of cash for an office worker. Yeah.
It's a big pile of money for anyone.
Oh, even for lawyers? Shirosaki-sensei?
I'm not sure I follow.
This lady lawyer came poking around before. Except she was trying to find out about Kauai at the time.
You see, when it comes to Kamurocho,
Yeah,
we have
I've had
eyes
it. I just
everywhere.
never liked any of it I've had.
anybody
but-
suspicious gets reported to us fast. Most of the eyes working for me or Soma are spies in the police force. And now, we've got a law lady in the bag. So, what do you want with me? Who sent you here, huh?
Well, this took a turn for the worse, didn't it?
You're only just noticing that. Kinda slow for a lawyer, aren't you?
Oh, I didn't mean for me. It just got worse. For you.
What the?
Man, you were harder to find than I thought, Akatsu.
Wow, so it was you pulling Saori-chan's strings.
Hell of a sight. Some piece of shit ex-Tojo man thinks he's king of the hill now?
Don't make me laugh. You're the worthless pile of shit, Higashi. Props for having the spine to show up here without backup. And after you barely escaped with your life, Yagami.
Hold that thought. 'Cause this isn't the whole party.
Huh?
The only guy I really want to fuck up is
Oh, he's back!
But I guess I'll have to settle for you losers tonight.
He's back!
Kaito. Couldn't just stay dead, huh?
Nice work, Saori-san. We'll take it from here, but could you ring the gong for us?
What?
Nothing kicks off a fight better than a beauty ringing a gong.
Yeah, give us something to get the mood going.
Okay. Well then. Gentlemen, do your worst!
Get ready.
Let's go! Hell yeah!
Do your worst! How many times do I have to kick this guy's ass? A lot of guys are hitting at one time.
Show me what you got!
10 people still. Oh, I didn't even see him. Like his name. Damn, I'm blind. I am blind. Show me what you're working with. Why do I even have partners? They're useless. Jesus Christ, he just headbutted me to... Oh, fuck, man. Oh.
Bring it!
Die, bitch. Die, bitch.
You can't run anymore, Akatsu. Can we talk now? Where's Soma? Where's he hiding?
I don't know. He moves around more than I do.
Really? He really just another one of his pawns? Just gonna cover for him and obey his every word?
Soma can tell when someone's lying. He's always been able to. I won't be able to get away with bullshitting him. Friend or foe, if he finds a traitor, he stomps the rat dead. He can sniff out the faintest scent of betrayal. That's why I've always told him the truth. No point trying to BS him. In this business, nothing beats the ability to detect liars.
You serious right now? You're buying into some bullshit rumors, dumbass.
Zelda's down here
You
wanting
just
more
don't
treats.
fucking get it, man. He can practically see the future. He was the first to bail from the Tojo clan. And usually, you need a shit ton of money to leave a clan if you don't want to be killed. That's what it's
You
like
got
to
your
be a
treat.
Yakuza.
You don't get more for pawing me.
Remember who you're talking to, asshole.
But Soma, he somehow knew there was no future for the Tojo, so he jumped ship. With no money and not even a word to the bosses, just up and left.
There's no way he could get away with that.
That's what I thought. I said the same thing to him when he was leaving. I warned him, they'll fucking erase you. The bastard just laughed. He said the clan was finished. No way could they kill him. Then he had the balls to give me advice. Said I should get out too and not worry about it.
What did he mean by that?
By that point, the Tojo clan didn't have the resources to properly deal with defectors. Soma understood that. And sure enough, he left without a word, and nobody ever tried to fuck with him.
It's true. Soma was the first guy to slip out. No doubt the dude knew what was up.
While the Tojo clan was limping to its grave, Soma went underground and built the arcade network all by himself.
And that's how you became his errand boy.
What do you expect? I can't control Soma. I'm just the public face of RK. He holds the reins. I've been cool with that ever since I joined.
At least you're enough of a man to admit what you are.
Akatsu, Soma's being used by public security. Did you know that?
Public security?
Why was Soma looking for Shinya Kawai and Kamurocho?
I don't know. All I heard was somebody hired him to do that.
Why is he after Kawana? How are Soma and public security linked? Give me something. Doesn't it at least ring a bell?
I don't know, man. The fuck you mean ring a bell? I don't know shit.
Wait. Nah. But maybe.
What is it?
Doc, is it possible that Soma himself is public security?
Soma working in public security? What do you mean?
Well, public security trains people to become spies, so they can infiltrate and collect intel. Right wing, left wing, anti-establishment citizens groups. You get the picture. They usually try to find a weak spot in the org. Someone they can turn to their side.
True, public security is an intelligence agency that uses spies all the time, but how is Soma part of that?
So yeah, that's one way to do it. But sometimes a cop who's already in public security goes undercover to infiltrate something like a Yakuza organization. What you get is a Yakuza who knows everything about the police and would be super good at sniffing out liars.
You're saying Soma is actually an undercover agent?
You heard what this fool said. Soma figured out the Tojo clan didn't have a future, so he ditched them. You think some street punk's got that kind of foresight? He couldn't, unless he had intel from the law. That'd be a different beast. He'd have to know the Tojo clan and Kamurocho like the back of his hand.
Including knowing that the Tojo clan would dissolve soon.
Yep. And then after he gets out, what does he do next? He makes a place for all the Yakuza coming out of the Tojo clan to find each other, right? Where public security can easily monitor them. That's why RK is still coming to ex-Tojo clan Yakuza like me.
In other words, RK was founded by public security to manage all the displaced Yakuza?
Sure as hell sounds like their MO. No matter how many crime rings they bring down, another always pops up in its place. This way, public security doesn't have to start from scratch. They can just keep tabs on all the free agents.
But it's mind-blowing that they'd install their own leader.
Sure as hell sounds like collusion to me.
Soma? An undercover public security agent? Shit. We gotta move! Cut the fucking chit-chat!
Why?
He's gonna be fucking listening in on us right now! If he's public security and heard all that...
Get your shit together, Akatsu. What does it matter?
Don't you
You're
get
good,
it?
Bissy.
There's no way he'd want anyone else to fucking know!
Stop shooting!
Damn it. They found us.
There you go. We got 2 chapters left. 12 and 13, and then probably the epilogue. So we'll be able to finish that up on Saturday.
Yagami makes us.
After all these years, I'm still angry with my classmates for voting me the person most likely to hold a grudge.
Series of bold moves.
What's up, Lee? That's a good one.
However, Bondo, the man behind public security, makes a power play of his own, and the murderous Soma is still at large. Soma is believed to be a plant from public security, but that knowledge comes at a fatal price.
To Nourish a Viper, Chapter 12.
So the 2 shooters were dressed as policemen?
Yes, they're the ones who shot Akutsu.
They couldn't have been real officers, though, right?
Yeah. I'm guessing Soma gave uniforms to 2 of his own guys. Regardless of their affiliation, they were there on Soma's orders. Kaito-san's theory is that he's actually a public security agent.
Get this talk. In America, they call people who go undercover moles.
Moles, huh?
If this really was public security, I can't believe they'd go so far as murder.
Soma probably thinks he's backed into a corner. If word got out he's been a plant since his Tojo days. Not even being the head honcho will save him. He'd be nothing but a rat. And RK's got plenty of ex-Tojo in it who'd want his head for that.
I hadn't considered that.
Those fake cops tried to take us out too. They'll silence anyone who gets in the way.
Hey, you think your office could post some officers at Genda's? At least for tonight.
Sure, I can get that arranged.
Shouldn't you guys have protection too, though?
I appreciate the concern. But Kaito-san and Higashi are ex-Yakuza. Not exactly a good mix, you know?
Yeah. Not happening.
You said it. Thanks, but no thanks.
Soma's probably gonna head even deeper underground after all this. But if we can track him down, we'll get the dirt on public security we need. Then we can do right by Sawa-sensei, and even bring Kawana and Reiko Kusamoto to justice.
Alright, we get it. Let's walk Saori-san back to her office first, though. We'll save the rest for tomorrow.
Good idea. Don't worry, Saori-san. You should be safe from here on.
Ah, what gives, Saori? You change up your look and the guys line up to protect you?
Maybe you should put some effort into it once in a while yourself.
Are you telling me this isn't effort?
Burn. Let's walk Saori-san back to Gendel law office. We can continue this conversation there. I like how the car honks at me after hitting me to get out of its way. Motherfucker, you hit me with a car.
Oh, hey. Heard it was a rough night. You alright?
When I heard Akatsu was shot, I just froze. All I could think was, what if something happened to Saori-san?
Couldn't spare a thought for us?
Well, we're glad everyone's safe.
Yeah, but Soma got the jump on us. He's a bigger threat than we thought.
What do you mean by that?
We think he's working undercover for public security.
Undercover?
It's a new development. I'm sure it puts a damper on Genda-sensei and Hoshino-kun's big night out.
Huh? Well, I only showed up because Hoshino-kun talked me into it.
You said you wanted to see what it was like in there, too!
Did I really? I don't recall that.
Incredible. If you'll excuse me, I'm going to go change.
To put it lightly, looks like you guys are in for the cold shoulder for a while.
Interesting. If what you say is true, a public security agent is scooping up thugs into RK.
Yeah, and his name's Kazuki Soma. We haven't confirmed it yet. But if he really is an undercover agent, then everything starts to make sense. Public security gets to use RK as their pawns, who feed them intel from the streets.
All those scumbags are just working for public security without even knowing it.
But that setup is exactly what let Soma and RK grow so successful in the first place. For example, I'm sure the guys who killed Akatsu are RK, but they were definitely decked out in real police gear. Soma's role in public security would make getting that gear easy.
If that's true, we can't trust anyone in uniform now. Should we be concerned about the police downstairs?
Don't worry. They're here thanks to Mafia.
I know, Vissy. That's like why I was like, is this gonna be too much?
Do anything about Soma?
I'm not at 3 hours yet.
Public
I'm at like
security.
2:59, so I'm almost there. But
so that's a dead end.
They must have wiped him from their files already.
Soma had to have been in the Tojo clan for 10 years minimum. He and Akatsu were both in the Nikyo Consortium. Higashi knows more about that stuff than me, though.
Okay, we'll ask him about it tomorrow then.
Sounds good.
Wabba! I guess that's it for tonight. Let's head back to the agency and rest up. Hey, look. The game's like, oh, you wanted to end? We're good.